So let me say this first, this is not going to be a comprehensive guide. I've made too many of those at this point already. Because if you've seen them already, they all just amount to learn the map, get better aim, and get good in the general sense. So instead of you crazy Tabor crackheads coming after me about my tips being bad or me lying, so I'll try to provide a brutally honest list of things that should help you slowly improve. Tip number 1. Bring actual heals. I'm sick and tired of you little rats running into raids with no backpack, but the ones who do decide to actually bring a backpack don't even bring heals, they just bring an empty bag. Now yes, the game just wiped, but most of you idiots have not realized yet heals don't spawn 100% of the time anymore, which means no free HP. Tip number 2, if you hear a noise, then congratulations, you aren't fucking paranoid. You actually heard a noise. Now, since this is inside of VR, we have 360 audio. Now, I'm not saying every game doesn't have 360 audio, but VR, you guys know, it's more in depth. But that doesn't mean there can't be bugs with this. Now, with that being said, if you heard a footstep or a door open, there's definitely somebody near you and you need to proceed with caution or just fucking swing them. Tip number 3, making the first move. When it comes to fighting, taking the initiative is probably the most important thing you can do. It allows you to truly take control of the fights a little bit, and it also allows you to take your fight in your own terms. Because basically, if you didn't know, humans have this thing called reaction time. So when a person who is an aggressor or initiating the fight, you remove your ability to have your own reaction time, because basically you're controlling what happens in the fight. If I want to pre-fire, I can pre-fire. If I want to swing this opponent, I can swing this opponent. This allows you to pre-fire, which gains you milliseconds over your opponent. And in a game like Ghost of Tabor, where time to kill is this small, those milliseconds really matter a whole lot more than you honestly think. Tip number 4, learn when to run. Learning when to run away or bail is super important because it allows you to regain the initiative. So take this fight for example. I spawned on the train track side of the map, kind of in like, I want to say the second floor or second level of side. Immediately hearing shots on the front and also the left side of me, I decided to investigate. Seeing that there was a player, I took shots, took him down, but I kind of felt a little bit uneasy. Kind of like there might been or maybe still a teammate. Yep, you heard that right. Those were shots in the mid section of the map. So I thought the coast was clear, decided to loot and see what else I can find. I decided to take his gear, his Mac 10, and kind of anything else he had laying around. Still kind of uneasy that somebody might be following me or that he may have a teammate, I decided to just kind of loot around a little bit. But then I still felt a little bit uneasy. So I peeked the corner and I don't know if you see that, but I do. Let me go back there. As you can see, there is a player. And I don't know if you guys can see it, but on my screen, when I was playing, I saw a fucking body. Mind my language, but yes, a body. Basically, aka meaning that those shots from earlier in the midway, let me replay the clip. Those were from him. So I knew that I only had half a clip. The best option for me right now was to just extract. Tip number 5, and now this is the most important tip as a solo. Bring grenades. Honestly, grenades are one of the only ways that you can get out of a situation where the odds are not in your favor. Just toss one of those and most of the time, players are gonna run in fear because, I mean, hell, it's a fucking grenade. But in that time frame, you have a small window to move to a different spot or a better position that can put you in better odds to win that fight against that team or player. So with all of my tips out of the way, before you leave, if this video gets 20 likes, we will drop another video on Monday exactly like this one. Happy Thanksgiving. Oh, also, have a nice day or night wherever you are. Peace.